Welcome to a Listcussion. This is the show where Natalie and I sit down and look at the lists of other channels and other websites and stuff like that, and we decide what we're going to discuss involving in that list and if it was good or it was bad.
I'm not trying to throw shade or anything, but weren't you supposed to like make your own lists so you stop shitting all over people's lists?
Or? We're working on that. We've only been back up and running for a week now.
Yeah, a week. That's enough for one list.
Right, and I've got a list in the works. Right now I'm working on one best games to play with as a couple.
Oh.
But you won't play any of them with me, so I don't know if they're good to play with as a couple.
That's fair. I mean, there's a bunch of people you can just play it with and then pretend that it's me. It's fine.
Okay, cool.
I guess.
Cool. So today we're going to talk about one of my all-time favorite games of all time.
Here it is.
Assassin's Creed.
Didn't see that coming.
So what culture put up a list? Huh?
Another list?
What culture put up a list? The 8 historical eras Assassin's Creed could still visit. And I'm working on... So I found this list because I'm working on a video for the channel. Mm-hmm. All the leaked information on the new Assassin's Creed.
Right.
The leaked information is stating that it's going to be a Viking-themed game set in Norway.
Yes.
So they're just going to take the idea of God of War. There's
Sorry?
a bunch more information on that, and we're going to get all that, and I'm going to make a whole video on it. Mm-hmm. But while looking up the information for the Assassin's Creed leaks of Norway and Vikings, I came across this what culture list, which is from, it's got to be current. They never put dates on here, so I never have any idea.
It should at the very end.
February 14th, 2020. So it literally brand new.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this could be fun to look at, because you also play all the Assassin's Creeds.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure you played them all.
I got to support my people. Yes.
Right. Pretty sure you've played every single one of them.
Yes,
so
yes, I have.
We can easily look at these 8 and decide if this would be good or bad. Okay?
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Don't forget, if you want that leak information video, I'm going to be getting it together. I'm trying to get that out this week, along with I'm working on a couple other things too. We'll talk about those later. So anyway, World War II. I don't think this would be good at all.
Yeah.
The problem with World War II...
But then again, I don't know what I want from Assassin's Creed anymore, because I feel like they've peaked, at 3.
No, Origins and Odyssey were amazing. They were a great return. Not to form because it was a new style, but it was good.
It was kind of like Mass Effect-ish, though.
I liked it though. I thought it was a great
fine.
Way to take the series and make it go somewhere else. The problem with World War II is, in my opinion, as an Assassin's Creed fan, I think Assassin's Creed works better with unknown time periods that don't really work, that aren't used, like Egypt and Greece, and even Vikings aren't used too much in gaming in general.
I understand, yeah.
World War II and wars in general are traditionally used. They can get multiple games per year about that type of topic.
All the FPS, really.
I also think that Assassin's Creed doesn't work when the guns are in play. So when guns are fully in play, and I'm not talking like the single shot muskets and stuff like that, but I'm talking like guns, then I just feel like it kind of takes away some of the Assassin's Creed elements, where it's all the melee weapons and the counters and the parries and all the stuff you have to do with that.
You're also supposed to be an assassin, so...
And you could be with this, but I feel like if they did a World War II thing, it would almost become a sniper game, because that's what you would basically be in this era as an assassin.
Yeah, you'd go completely away from Assassin's Creed to be
right, or you'd spend the entire... Or you'd be spending the entire time going, okay, the hidden blade doesn't really work when someone's going to shoot you in the head. So I've always disagreed with the idea of, let's do World War II. Plus, we got some of those elements in some of the other games, like when Desmond got out and they were shooting at him.
Yeah.
It just didn't feel like Assassin's Creed anymore.
They were just trying to, I guess... Sorry, I just got distracted by this image.
Oh, that image of the girl with the super puffed up lips. There's ads on the bottom guy, and this girl super Botox. I wonder if the ad will come back up so you can see what it was about. No, sorry, you will never know.
It's gone. What was I gonna say now?
The super Botox girl distracted you?
Oh God, no, I forgot. I'll just move on.
All right. Well, the next one is Spanish Central. It's Spanish Central and South America.
That could work.
So this is the most notable, they've listed them here, the most notable times for these periods would be Aztec, 1521, 1572, and then the Mayans, and Aztec was 1521, Inca in 1572, and the Mayans is 1672. Now, for those who don't know, there is a comic book series that runs with this, and one of the core characters is from the Maya.
You've been reading
Incan.
those.
Yeah. So they've explored this concept in comic book form already, and the era would work great. Because you do get the musket style weaponry, but at the same time you can't rapid fire. The assassin still makes sense. Parkouring on rooftops, jumping down,
of course,
dodging one or two bullets as opposed to an automatic weapon. So
it's all about the environments too, as well. I think that would work a lot better.
Yeah, and you have the mythologies like they put here, the Mayan mythologies and the Incan mythologies that you could easily play in.
Yeah.
World War II wouldn't bring much of that to the table. What mythologies would you have? You'd have weird supernatural stuff that we get in Wolfenstein?
Nah.
Well, I'm saying it's the only thing you could bring in
that
to
would
kind of
not work. Yeah, I know. Yeah,
because that's been one of the fun elements of Assassin's Creed has Origins and Odyssey is bringing in the Egyptian and Greek gods and seeing how they were played into with the first civilization and all these other things.
Right,
so
right. Yeah.
I could totally see this one working.
For sure, better than the first one. Yeah.
The American West.
That would be like Red Dead, dude.
It would basically be Red Dead. I don't think that'd be very good at all for that simple reason. We have Red Dead. This would just be Assassin's Creed Red Dead.
Yeah.
You once again run into, in my opinion, the gun problem because now you'd be dealing with a 6-shooter getting bullets.
Who can fire first?
Yeah. Well, yeah, and then can you deflect it with the blades?
No. We already have a Red Dead Redemption. We don't need Assassin's Creed Redemption.
Assassin's Creed Redemption?
It's Assassin's Redemption, sorry.
I mean, I could see them eventually going in this era, but I don't feel like it would do the whole thing. Red Dead is great.
Then again, though, I mean, because when I think Assassin's Creed, I think like Viewpoint, and that kind of layout would actually be pretty cool.
Like the mesas and stuff of the Old West.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
It could work. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see how they do it. I think they would probably have to do it. I'm trying to think of the one that had the guns. There was one that had guns, like it was old school, so they would be like single shots, musket filling.
Was it with the girl, Amelie? No, Amelie.
No. There was one of them that did it. I want to say. I know you went back in time to a weird Animus World War II thing at one point, and that was like.
I think I know which one you're talking about. But
that was one of the ones where Desmond was going through his memories.
Yeah.
That I forget that one. Yeah, there's so many of them. But I swear there was one that had like a musket-style gun thing. But no, you know what? Maybe not, because you would have gotten it eventually.
Wasn't Bayek?
No, Bayek wouldn't have guns. They wouldn't have guns in the Egyptian era. The only one I can think of would maybe be the French Revolution, but they didn't have guns back then, I don't think. Did they?
That's the one with the girl, I think.
I want to see when they had guns. I want to look it up real fast. 2 seconds. Okay, we did a little research. The one with the guns that I'm thinking of was Black Flag.
Oh, yeah.
Because you'd have flintlock pistols. Yeah, the pirate one, which made sense because you would have the single shots.
Yeah.
That I think is as far as you really should go with the guns. And like I said, this is just my opinion. I'm sure they could sit down and come up with a way to do it. I just feel like if we start incorporating guns too much into things, or we start picking up time periods where guns are pretty common, I feel like that's just going to cause a lot of issues.
Yeah, but I mean, at the same time, the assassins always had a gun, right? Since day one.
Well, yes and no, but like once you start making guns more common, that's where I think the problem comes in. The occasional flintlock, trying to get pistol ammo, having to reload it, all of that makes sense. That all works for like the old school era of the assassins.
Yeah.
But as we get further in, like World War II, or if we were to even do like a true modern day, it doesn't make sense that Desmond is trying to fight with blades while at the same time. Are we good? Yeah, okay. Desmond fights with blades while at the same time having to like deal with guns and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So
yeah.
All right. Anyway, we'll keep going though. I mean, that's just my opinion on guns. I think any era that has guns that are going to be more than single shot, or even
it's just
the 6-shooter, I guess could work, but you'd have to have some rules against it.
Yeah.
Roman Judai.
Yeah.
So you're talking like Jesus Christ era.
Yeah, that would actually work. Honestly.
I can see that working.
Because they keep digging through history anyway, so I think that would actually fit pretty well.
The only problem I could 100% see this era working. Biblical Assassin's Creed.
Yep.
Only problem I have with this is what statements are they going to make?
You'd have to be very careful, because I know how much they pissed off people with the whole romance choice last Assassin's Creed. So I can only imagine if they touch on the Bible and stuff.
What if you got to like team up with Jesus Christ like you do like Da Vinci, and Jesus is like inventing your stuff for you?
People are going to be very pissed off. There are some. I mean,
like you're going on a mission and he's like, water into wine. Actually, I'm just a first civilization person. Boop.
Yeah, you know how people feel about rewriting history and whatnot, even if it's a video game. So you don't want to go near that.
It'd be weird. It would be a weird decision to go with that.
It's not weird. It's just very daring. That's it. And I think it would work personally.
I know it could definitely work, but it would be very daring on a narrative standpoint.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so China is number 4 on this list. China has been done in the side-scrolling game, and China has been done in the comic series.
If that's been done, then I could see it go in that direction as well. Yeah.
Xiao Jin, I want to say, is the assassin they use for that particular setting. Mm-hmm. She comes up quite a bit. She's one of the more common ones you see when you're not. There's 2 assassins you'll see a lot of that aren't in that are in marketing promo stuff. That aren't in any games or anything. And Xiao Jin, she's in the side-scroller technically, but it's also Nikolai the Russian.
I'm sure that the true fans of Assassin's Creed that have been playing all the side games, that have been reading all the comics, they would be appreciative of a game being made. I mean, not many people would get it, but the true hardcore fans would know exactly where it's coming from.
Yep, Xiao sorry, not Jin.
That would definitely please the hardcore Assassin's Creed fans.
Yeah, she has a side-scrolling game, which wasn't terrible, not great though.
I think you told me about it. You told me. I mean, I was watching you play it.
Oh, and Nikolai got a side-scrolling one too. They put him into one.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I think people would enjoy just seeing these characters that they've seen.
He's actually an
else.
assassin. Like with a sniper rifle, I mean, they're all assassins.
That could work for World War II then, wouldn't it?
I guess, yeah. I mean, I guess technically we've done that.
I want to play as her. That looks, she looks.
It's a good game. It's a side-scrolling one.
Yeah, she looks really good.
I forget the other guy. No one cared about him.
But then again, if you run into the same issue again, I mean, people loved Cassandra, but I'm just saying, like, if you had just that one option of female assassin, some people would be kind of annoyed at that.
Yeah.
Obviously.
All right, number 3, we got the Russian Empire. Well, I just mentioned Nikolai and all of his stuff, so that could totally work.
Uh-huh.
And this is talking about an 1815 kind of era. He uses the single shot like sniper rifle. That's his primary weapon of choice.
Yeah.
So that era could easily work for that because we don't have rapid fire weaponry. And it's not super, super common, but it's around.
Yeah.
Elizabethan England. Didn't we get a similar thing with the French Revolution?
It was with the two brothers and sisters.
Well, that was the French Revolution.
Yes.
We did that one. But I feel like the Elizabethan England
though?
would be very similar to that.
Wasn't one of them taking place in England already?
Wasn't it Unity? Oh, no. You're right. Okay, so the brother and the sister.
It was in London.
Unity was the French Revolution with Arno.
That's right. Arno, yeah.
Yeah,
Arno.
and then Jacob and Evie Fry.
Yes, those are from London, yeah.
No, they were from London, but they were
in
New York or something, I think. It's been forever since I played that one.
That does not sound right, dude. I don't think so.
I'll tell you right now where they were located when they did their
game.
If
If that's the case, then I'm sorry. I don't
Jacob
remember.
Fry was the British Brotherhood of Assassins. We knew that.
There you go, yeah.
No, you're right. London.
Okay.
The whole game took place in London.
Because I was super excited. I mean, you got to go around London, basically.
Yeah. So it'd have to be like old school era back in the day of like knights in armor, Elizabethan, I think. I don't even know off the top of my head that particular era that well. So
yeah.
I won't even try to pretend. And they're number 1, feudal Japan.
That would be the coolest, in my opinion.
A feudal Japan one?
Just because Japan, man.
I could totally see that working. It would just remind me of Tenchu too much. That classic assassin game.
You'd be like a ninja. Yeah, like a ninja.
It'd be a ninja, yeah. You'd be like a ninja or a samurai, maybe.
I would dig it, though. I would.
I could see this working with old school style Assassin's Creed. I don't think this would have worked that well. Black Flag, Assassin's Creed 2, 3. It would have worked. They could have made it work, but I don't think it would have worked as well.
Yeah.
This, in the current day and age, the Origins, the Odyssey style, where we just get an open world map and you explore, feudal Japan would be amazing for that.
Yeah, no, 100%, yeah.
Yeah. So
I would say Japan's definitely number 1 to 2, and then probably the what was it? I'm not gonna say Jesus era,
biblical,
because
biblical era.
Yeah,
Jesus era works too, though. People know what you're talking about.
No, I wouldn't say that. There was another one that I just talked about too that I thought was really cool. Not the Russian.
Elizabethan.
Yes. No.
Like knights in armor.
Not
Russian Empire.
Not Russian. That
China.
No, not China either.
We already did Japan.
It's got to be just Japan then.
American. You said not Red Dead.
I could have sworn there was one that I was like, hey, I actually could see that. Damn it.
Now I won't go back any earlier, so I don't know what came before.
What is happening with your laptop? It doesn't want to go back.
Yeah, that's World Culture's website for you guys.
Well, yeah, I think just Japan for me. What is your top pick? Just say
my top pick.
Yeah.
I'd probably say China, just because we have some history there, or the Russian. I think the Russian Empire would be cool because we don't have any other games that really touch that. Mm-hmm. So going to like, Japan, China, we've done. American Old West, we've done.
It's true.
I mean, I'm not saying there's a ton of those games out there, but they exist.
You've got Yakuza.
Yakuza, yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to think of other games that might be Russian. I'm sure we're missing a few. There's got to be a few out there.
Russian games?
Yeah.
Last thing before we end today's episode. Russian-based video games. Does Escape from Tarkov count?
I don't know any of
video
these
games set in Russia. That's a lot of games set in Russia.
Sniper.
Oh, look, it's all
Tom
the Call
Clancy,
of Duties.
Street Fighter.
Because
you get to go to like one.
So they're counting anyone who even
Call of Duty, yeah.
James Bond, Call of Duty, And Ghost Recons are all apparently happening in Russia. Battlefield. It's pretty much all the war-based games.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
And then Street Fighter.
That is why I feel like it just wouldn't work. Because it's mostly for just FPS to tactical
So let's have something that's not FPS based.
Tennis.
Escape from Tarkov.
God damn it, dude. And the X-Files, apparently.
Okay. I'm curious about that one. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching today's episode. What do you think? What do you think would be a good era? Which of these 8 did you like the most? Are you excited about the Viking game? Just in general, like, what are you guys thinking? Just let us know. You can find Natalie over at twitch.tv/Yorcia.
Oh my
God. YORCIA. And you can find me over at Eligible Monster. And I play in the mornings on the weekend, and she plays in the evenings on the weekend.
That's
so
correct.
You can catch either one of us on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, playing various games. I get a lot of the footage. We discussed a lot of video topics over there, so you can decide this would be good, that would be good, help us make it, that kind of a thing. Thank you guys so much for your time, and we will see you next time right here at Listcussion.
Thank you.